certainly, if nothing else, to try to offset, in some instances, these utilities that are trying to put in connection charges, net metering charges, and other things, claiming that PV has some negative impact on their distribution system. Because here, because of line loss reductions and because of freeing up the capacity on incoming transmission lines, those things and other things combined give at least a 1.2 to 1.4 multiplier for every DG system put into the system ultimately. Something that I don't think anybody's looked at yet in any detail, something we're starting to look at FERC, and I'm trying to figure out from a FERC perspective how we can incorporate this into things that we have some jurisdiction over. One of the handles I'm thinking about is PURPA. We might be able to some way look at how states develop their avoided cost and whether or not they consider these types of values in avoided cost. But if any of you have any other ideas, but certainly it is a value to the system that's not now being provided to that system. And let me give you an example of a way that FERC recognized that in some other technology, not necessarily a distributed resource like PV, although it could apply to a PV system to the extent that PV could provide this service, it would in fact apply. We recognize that one of the services that are competitive in markets where they do have robust markets, most of the East, not in most of the West except for California, but where those markets exist, one of the essential services that is bought and sold is ancillary services, and one of the portions of ancillary services is actually absolutely essential. In fact, it's essential for renewable integration of variable resources like wind and solar, is regulation service. And so regulation service is that service where within a minute to 2 to 3 minutes,